the championships, the chairman of the All England Club, Philip Brooke, has invited guests from the world of sport to the Royal Box. Opening the batting for our sporting guests are 5 stars of world cricket. A player who captained England in more than 200 internationals, breaking countless records and putting women's cricket on the map. The current New Zealand skipper who was named Women Cricketer of the Year for 2015. 2 bowlers who have led England's attack over the last decade and who have both topped the World Test rankings this year. And a batsman who made more than 8,000 Test runs in his playing career and is now renowned as a straight-talking commentator. Please welcome Charlotte Edwards, Susie Bates, Jimmy Anderson, Stuart Broad and Geoffrey Boycott. Now let's salute 2 of Britain's finest fighters. She is the first female Olympic and Commonwealth boxing champion, and in May she added the world title to her list of honours. And a former 4-time super middleweight world champion who is also celebrating his birthday today. Give them a special welcome, Nicola Adams and Carl Froch. From boxing to 2 players who packed a punch on the rugby field, who captained their countries and their British and Irish Lions with great distinction. He was a no-nonsense lock who led England to Grand Slam victory and who is now the head of World Rugby. And he's a former Irish centre who is the 2nd most capped player in rugby union history. Please welcome Bill Beaumont and Brian O'Driscoll. The Rio Olympics begin in just 34 days' time, and we're delighted to be joined by 2 stars from games past. A woman who so memorably struck heptathlon gold at the Sydney Olympics 16 years ago. And a record 6-time gold medal winning cyclist who switched from sprinting on 2 wheels to endurance events on 4, recently completing the Le Mans 24-hour race. Centre court, say hello to Denise Lewis and Sir Chris Hoy. Well, this year sees the inaugural wheelchair singles competitions at Wimbledon, and we're joined by 2 of the British contenders who will also compete at the Paralympics in Rio. First is a young Scot who won his first Grand Slam singles title in Australia earlier this year. And we're also joined by the reigning US Open champion who completed a memorable calendar Grand Slam in doubles 2 years ago. It's Gordon Reid and Jordan Wiley. This month marks the 50th anniversary of England's finest footballing hour, winning the 1966 World Cup. And we're thrilled to be joined by some of the victorious squad members from that historic summer. Please welcome Gordon Banks, Sir Bobby Charlton, Ron Flowers, Roger Hunt, Sir Geoff Hurst, and representing Captain Bobby Moore, the founder of the charity named in his honour, his widow Stephanie. Also here is an England captain from more recent times. He was a midfielder who earned 115 caps, won league titles in 4 different countries, and in the process became one of the most recognised sportsmen on the planet. Ladies and gentlemen, it's David Beckham. Being here at Wimbledon, it's even more appropriate that we welcome some guests from the world of tennis. First, a former Fed Cup captain who has been a driving force in developing the game at both grassroots and national level. And she's also the mother of 2 Grand Slam champions. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Judy Murray. Now to 2 all-time greats of the women's game, who between them have an astonishing 30 Wimbledon titles in singles and doubles. This very day, 50 years ago, this legend won her first Grand Slam singles title here, and she went on to change the game both on and off the court. Also here today is an Australian who over the course of the 1960s and 70s won 24 Grand Slam singles titles, an incredible record that still stands. Welcome them back to centre court. It's Billie Jean King and Margaret Court. And our final sporting guests are 3 legends of the game who know what it's like to lift the trophy on this famous court. An Australian whose victory at Wimbledon in 1958 was one of 3 Grand Slam titles he won that year. A Spaniard who 50 years ago wowed centre court with his magic touch to become the first player from his country to win Wimbledon. It's 35 years now since this American won his first Wimbledon title, and he's been calling the shots on and off the court ever since. Give them a special welcome to centre court. It's Ashley Cooper, Manuel Santana, and the one and only John McEnroe. Okay, Mac, you've made it to the Royal Box. Now get back to work.